We the people of the United States of America.
In order to form a more perfect union.
Establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility.
Provide for the common defense.
To promote the general welfare.
And secure the blessing of liberty to ourselves and our posterity.
To ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
Hello, and welcome to CLE Live Constitution Day Special.
I'm Lane Evans, and this is my co-host, Elizabeth Chanthrat.
So our plan was to air on Constitution Day, September 17th.
But we were delayed by our clay animation project.
Now we are back on track.
In our show today, we're going to show you the history of the Constitution from a few of our founding fathers,
our president,
a debate between a Federalist and
have a game show to see which founder you are.
So to get the show started, let's flip it over to Brooke.
Welcome to the CLE Live Which Founder Are You game show. I'm your host, Brooke Broussard, and I'm going to tell you just a few things about Constitution Day. There were 55 original delegates, and out of the 55, only 41 were present on September 17, 1787, to sign the proposed Constitution. George Mason, Edmund Randolph, and Elbridge Gerard considered a flawed document. John Dickinson was unable to attend the convention's final session, but had George Read sign his name in absence for a total of 39 signers. Please join me now at this website to see which founder you are. While we are waiting for our next response, I will give you some fun facts about the Founding Fathers. Of the Founding Fathers who became president, only George Washington did not go to college. John Adams graduated from Harvard, James Madison graduated from Princeton, and Thomas Jefferson attended College of William and Mary. John Adams died on July 4, 1826, at the age of 90 years, 247 days. He had the longest marriage of any ex-president. He and Abigail were married on October 25, 1764, and the marriage lasted 54 years. His wife died in 1818, and his last words were, "I die hard, but I am not afraid to go. Let me go quietly. I cannot last long. It is well." Andrew Jackson once ate a wheel of cheese weighing 1,400 pounds over a period of 2 weeks in order to win a wager. John Adams was the first president to live in the White House when he came to Washington, D.C. in November of 1800. However, he was only there for 4 months after losing the election of 1800 to Thomas Jefferson.
So everyone, get on your laptop and go to http:/constitutioncenter.org/foundersquiz and find out which founder you are.
Hey, I just texted my answer into Brooke using Wafidi. I'm Charles Pickney. He was self-confident, vain, and courtly, and I disagree with that.
Well, I just finished the quiz online, and I'm George Mason. He was principled, provident, and libertarian, and I disagree too. But don't forget to text in your answers, guys.
Text your name, answer, and at WIF 39016 to 87884 before time runs out.
Speaking of time, let's take a look at the timeline,
which is based on the history of our Constitution.
This is James Madison. Some people call me the father of the Constitution. I'm here to give you the timeline of the U.S. Constitution. 1775, the Revolutionary War begins. 15 colonies revolt against Britain. 1776, Declaration of Independence, written and approved. 1781, Revolutionary War ends. Continental Congress agrees on Articles of Confederation. 1783, Britain recognizes the independence of the United States of America. 1787, U.S. Constitution is written at the Constitutional Convention. 1788, Constitution ratified by 9 states, becomes supreme law of the land. 1789, George Washington elected first president. 1790, first Supreme Court assembled. John Jay was the Chief Justice. 1791, Bill of Rights added to the Constitution. 1800, U.S. Capitol moved to Washington, D.C. 1802, Marbury versus Madison. First time that a law was found unconstitutional. 1868 to 1992, amendments 14 through 27 were put into place.
Thanks, guys. That was a lot of useful information in a minute.
Yes, it was. Let's check back in with Brooke to see what kind of results she has received.
Let's take a look at what we have so far. Sarah Bennett is John Rutledge. Abby Landeros is Elbridge Gerry. Lane Evans, like she said, is Charles Pinckney. And oh, Becky Spahn is George Washington. Hey, Mom, don't forget, go to constitutioncenter.org/foundersquiz, take the quiz, and send your name, answer, and @WIF 39016 to 87884. Back to the studio.
Wow, those are some pretty cool results, guys.
Yeah. So do you consider or an anti-federal?
I'm not really sure. What about you?
I'm not either, but I bet if we take a look at this debate, we'll figure it out.
Mr. Gerry, I humbly request that you reconsider your reasons for not supporting the Constitution.
But Mr. J, I cannot stand by it. I cannot sign my name to a document that does not secure the rights of every American.
But we are accounting for that. We will have a chance to amend the Constitution.
Yes, but should free people adopt a form of government they believe needs amendment, this document is unacceptable.
This document is as good as we can make it. Tell me, Mr. Gerry, do you think it is possible to come up with a better plan? We cannot please everyone. I say that delaying this ratification of the Constitution will put our country at great risk.
I know you believe our enemies will see our indecision as weakness, and our creditors may stop lending to us, but isn't it personal freedom important too?
We have been meeting for such a long time. What if we reject this Constitution? Would we be able to come up with something better?
What do you suggest we do?
I believe we should ratify the Constitution, give it a fair amount of time to work for the people, and fix it as time, occasion, and experience may dictate. What do you suggest we do, Mr. Gerry?
I believe we should add a Bill of Rights that secures the liberties of the American people. It pains me to disagree so strongly with those who sign, but I sincerely believe that American people deserve to have their rights protected.
Well, Mr. Gerry, we are putting this decision in the hands of American people.
Indeed, and I sincerely hope that whatever Constitution is finally adopted will secure the liberty and happiness of America.
So, I'm guessing I'm a Federalist.
I think I am too.
Well, you know, the President's Federalist too, right?
I heard he was trying to piece the Constitution back together. I think we have a picture of this.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
So Elizabeth, former student Em, and I decided to create a rendition of the by Michael Lukovich from the Atlanta Journal.
We worked forever on this. We chose this cartoon because some people's opinion of the United States Constitution was that it was crumbling apart and causing the nation to fall apart.
President Obama stated during his campaign that he would make a change. We just assumed that piecing the Constitution back together would be part of his change.
I believe that this editorial cartoon is showing the fact that President Obama started right away on piecing the Constitution back together.
Yes, I think so too. He looks hard at work with his glue, tape, and little bitty stapler.
He does. Look at that. Look at his glue, stapler, and his pen. His tape dispenser.
Look at the original, and then look at the one that we redid.
I know. You can almost see sweat coming off his forehead. But what was the hardest thing about this project for you?
I think not just for me, but as a group, it was hard for us to settle on an idea.
Yeah, it was really hard, but look at it. It looks so good, and the desk has so much detail that Em made. It's really good.
It was a lot of hard work.
Yeah. Speaking of hard at work, we need to check back in with Brooke to see if she's received any more results.
Hey, looks like we got a few more results in. Lynn Terry is Jay Rutledge, Elizabeth Chantrette sent hers in, and she's George Mason, and Raven Yoakum is Elbridge Gerry. Thanks for sending me your results and keep them coming. Back to Lane and Elizabeth.
Nice results, guys. We would like to give a few shout-outs. One to Ray
and Jamin.
We hope you guys are watching.
Yeah, well, I hope you learned something new about the Constitution today, guys.
And a little bit of history on this edition of
CLE Live.